Okay, first case we'll call this morning is case number 12, PO 00063. Peter Helfrich, is that you, sir? And are you Sylvia Castillo?
Yes.
Okay. This is following up a temporary restraining order where our Mr. Helfrich requested it to be extended. Therefore, by statute, we have to hold this hearing. Mr. Helfrich, do you want to explain to me as to what is going on, why you asked for the temporary order, and now why do you want it extended?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. To bring you up to speed, because Judge Brisbane has more of a history of it, I prepared a brief statement. Even though Sylvia Castillo has ruined my life, health, and reputation by assaulting me, filing false charges against me to get even for breaking up with her, left threatening notes on my SUV last Saturday of January 2012, and carried out those threats blackout drunk late Thursday night, early Friday morning, 2/3/2012, thus violating the restraining order twice in 1 week that Officer Slack, Officer Gray, and 10 other sheriffs can attest to. A mental institution, not jail, is the place for her, as she is mentally ill, a danger to herself and others, and needs inpatient mental care, not prison bars, lousy food, bad company, to further corrupt her childlike mind. Sylvia drank embalming fluid once on a dare, has abused meth, angel dust, alcohol to a point of permanent mental damage, to which my minoring in psychology has given me insight on the hope of court-ordered help rather than punishing her for being permanently mentally disabled. I have to try and forgive her for the 8 months of pure hell, torment, and loss, and bad karma she has brought on me because she is ill and needs Social Security disability, mental therapy, antipsychotic meds, etc. Her mental illness is as real as my chronic Lyme, overactive immune system, multiple chemical sensitivity, and toxic mold syndrome, all of which require a specialist to treat. I beg of the court to help her, and given the video evidence that vindicates me of Sylvia Castillo's false charges, she admitted that I was defending myself from her assault. Please medically OR me so I can get to the Reno for the treatment that I need for my chronic illnesses and the sexually transmitted diseases Sylvia gave me, to which I am in agony and have been denied treatment in jail for nearly a month. Please consider dropping the domestic battery charges that Sylvia brought upon me, given the video confessions and a recent crime spree that sheds new light on who the true victim is. And please extend the restraining order as a protectional buffer from my obsessed ex. At the very least, please allow me to bail out at $500 bond, as I am indigent on SSD and need money for food, medical care, and dental care for 5 abscessing molars, the STD treatment, counseling after this Nightlight Zone nightmarish 2 months of pure living hell Sylvia Castillo has put me through. My only true crime was trying to help Sylvia. She has dragged me to the edge of hell with her, and only you have the power to help or harm us both. Regards, Peter J. Helfrich, written February 22nd, 2012, and I have the video evidence of her admitting to what she's done, her mental health records. I was her advocate for trying to get her disability until she botched that up. All her mental health records are on file, as I was her caregiver. And my medical records, I have a link to my personal medical records that show how serious my health issues are and how jail, the food, I am supposed to have a special diet, all this being here is dragging my health down the toilet, what she's done to me. And so I'd like to submit this if I could. I mean, I've read it to you, but there's more evidence on there if I could submit that. And if you need to check out my medical records, check out her medical records, or whatever you got to do. It's all one enchilada on that document. And
Anything else?
You, sir.
Anything else?
No, just
Okay.
thank you for letting me come in and
And you know the only reason I am sitting here is for the extended order. It's not for bail, it's not for anything else. The only reason I'm sitting here is for the extended order, okay?
but at least I can
And I
get
would
that.
never overcome what another judge has already said, so just to let you know that, okay? All right, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, Ms.
Hi.
Castillo.
Can I read my?
Absolutely.
Okay. And on January the 21st, 2012, I went to the Sheriff's Department, which was Monday, rainy day, to get the warrant. On January the 25th, it was, let me see this. Oh, I went to the Supreme Court. I sent a package to the Supreme Court to sue 2 states, the state of Nevada and California, for $1 million. January 23rd, Peter Helfrich. Statement. Oh yeah, that was the warrant. That's when he submitted his warrant, and I picked it up on the 23rd. On January 26th through the 29th, I went to his campsite and I left 4 notes on his tracker windshield wiper, and quote, it said, Dopey, Skin Camacho, Peter Helfrich, I did not tell you to put your blank in my blank. You are a blank brain. You are not a vamp, but a competitor. You pervert. I want my necklace. I want to give you your pink rose quart heart. You thought you can eat me as equal to a shark. On February the 2nd, 2012, politely knocked at his door, and I quoted, Hi, Peter. And then he came out and pepper sprayed me, buffet and or socked my face. I went to the ground, kicked my belly. I opened my eyes while he dragged my body. I saw him take my backpack. The backpack was on my back. Counter-sue damages. Oh, before that, let me leave this message to his body of harlots. Every eye female that saw my face boasted her unicorn face for sale in the wedding of the Lamb, stating she is a queen, word to life in her angle job site, threatening my son Michelangelo. I say ye are nothing but a little Nikki to life. She did not see her back. Counter-sue damages. Never told me to leave when he came out of jail January the 12th. On January 14th, we made it, and on January 17th, we made it. Items on my backpack is a Supreme Court case, U.S. citizen. My Mexican identity documents, Gerald Weapons of Mass Destruction Court, and my son's birth certificate, his fingerprints, my son's baby picture, Nevada ID, food stamp card, child support bills, unpaid credit card bills, proof of Gerald F. Knuckles buffeting and or socking me, item, a cylinder-shaped tin. The proof of Gerald when he socked my face was this cylinder-shaped tin metal container he hit my face with, and I bit the metal and it's bent. The will of David Bell, $110,000, suffer not the little ones to come unto my image in daycare with the license of daycare. And as well, Mr. Gerald, with his so-called image of weapons of mass destruction, he forced my signature. That's why I turned him in. Let me see. Suffer not the little ones to come unto me. My image in daycare. My daycare license in San Diego. Why do I have my Mexican proof of identity, my Mexican birth certificate? Well, I made a pyramid. I traveled from Tijuana to La Paz, jumped over the La Paz ferry, traveled to Chihuahua. The no truck license plate, Gerald, no ID, and I had enough. Gerald F. Knuckles, before me, he traveled on his bike on his Schwinn, 8 states in United States. And on January the 2nd, 2012, I wanted my special spiritual rosary updated in the fad of heavy metal beauty, not an old-fashioned Catholic rosary. The two don't mix. I had it for 10 years, jade, clear crystal, rose crystal, amber, and here's a brief pencil sketch, and aged for 10 years, and the large jade for 4 months, with a magnet, coiled, and wooden beads that I did a lot of lotus and prayer. And I have a little brief description of the sketch with a tin metal that I bent. with my pet black widow was in there, and also a veil dress, a very special veil dress in my backpack. I also went to pick up my last of my items, the battery charger, 3 haunted books at Peter's house, 10 hair rollers, 3 blouses, and for coming in without knocking, not knowing the mafia ropes and or English and or quotes, it's me, my crown and glory. My writing is not your blanket as an explanation, crime to hide. My witch wisdom today, my character, backpack, scent, my cup, my wound, my beauty, my business, my nest, my crown, clothes, my wedding dress, prophecy took its course. Insufficient evidence to holler rape through my eyesight, inside my eye, or my skin color and exterior eyes. Me to give him his sleeping bag only that I took by accident. Peter Helfrich never told me go to the camper to sleep or me oversexed him. I told him what I told all, my son Michelangelo, Child Haven, Supreme Court, and respects of her faith. I took the seed vision serious. Peter wanted me to be his wife on the 24th of August 2011. I said no, think about it, and also children. Suzette Bermudo attacked my barbecue grill. What does the vision mean? With my wisdom of a hardcore chola, Taggart, SEK, Logan Heights, Calle 30, 1208, Joker Cat, Lion and the Witch in the Wardrobe, I investigated her cry by acting upon speaking my mind, with no apology for threatening my image and son. As death is not equal to an orgasm or an energy rollover play dead. My existence is not your bed to hide your unpaid bills. I do not speak for others. I am not a borrower of courage. In your joke of blood daycare, since when did I lie in my prophecy that no female can wear the face of a quote witch through my house, 815 Logan Avenue, San Diego, California, 92113, to Pahrump, Nevada, 231 North Gilmore Road, 89060, with the community book I recorded. I planted the seed with all your first coming and second coming wallet. When you run, you can't hide like a lamb, because I exist and I am getting my way to be free. My what? You thought human being, unperfect, asking for help, forgiveness, no courage, fornicators to be looked at through my forefather, altar, casino, matrix, pilot. The body of harlots that copies my attention, her energy and silence. She speaks in thought to my God. When she comes down after prayer, she has to see my eye, breath of life, I, Sylvia, my face, has not yet transformed. No underwear here or there molested in any angle. You do not threaten my face from her XXX fantasies and my job site. Then her third eye and the Holy Grail milk eternal. She transforms like puberty with her intelligence. She burns because I am not running from her. What's new to mimic? That's just too bad my purse is not your salvation or yours. I, Sylvia Castillo, in the closet, I tasted the semen out of my rectum. First of all, I never liked Gerald, anus mating. He put his index finger with a long fingernail in my rectum. He prepared my son's mind for his rectum to be wide open. Tried to make me feel inadequate, boasting his first wife's beauty, a disciple of Shania, how he and Jojo finger banged her. And I told Michael, my husband, my ex-husband, to leave than to offend his eye when Gerald told me to serve him in daycare window cleaning. How did everything started? Aaron Hurd on Mark Gilmore, Pahrump, Nevada 89060. In 2003, she gave me the autobiography of Barbara Teicher, the ex-owner of the property I, Sylvia Castillo, first purchased, 231 North Gilmore Road, Pahrump, Nevada 89060. how Barbara Teicher used to come out of the house with no underwear, bending down to the ground, no fence, animals, a basset dog. Then the CPS took her children. Then I told her, she says, welcome to the community. Oh, I'm gonna have a little daycare, and she saw me building the property. Mrs. Aaron Hurd, welcome to the community. Mrs. Anks, with all the neighbors, Mrs. Anks, embroidery, Aaron Hurd, Maria Spino, they gave me a music ticket, plus other two neighbors that did not give me a warrant. First there's a music ticket, then the thread on my face, this vision, and all the warrants. The only true statement was me flashing my brush to Aaron Hurd next to my son inside my fence. Then I went to her. Then I came out of my fence, went to her yard, and I pulled the water hose. And Gerald F. Knuckles stating that he was going to squash the balls of Mr. Inks. Ye body with such spirit, I not wish to be, thy stunt gambling to life, in thine cup of the Bible, intelligence. While ye all purge thine thoughts to justify your peace of mind for the threat ye all gave me, half and half, stunt, can't jump, plastic, meat, ye flickered my daycare, window, telemarketing, maternity, privacy, my mind, body, and soul, image. I exist, I'm very serious, not playing, I'm suing 2 states, Nevada, California, for $1 million. Surname Gerald F. Knuckles, forged my signature, 96B, weapons of destruction with his body, a foul spirit, a pervert. Thine wisdom from real to symbolic, as why I do not play with my signature, 2 states of Nevada, California. And they also gave me newspaper threats. $425 billion newspaper threat in my mailbox saying, Sylvia's, check this out, Jay. And as well, I cleaned windows for Saida. And then they gave me a Saida newspaper threat in my mailbox.
Okay, anything else?
No, and also I dropped my past lives before, and they decided to use me so that they can fornicate with government presidents.
Okay, anything else?
No.
Anything else? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grant the extended order from 1 year from this day. That means no contact between the two of you at all. No emails, no nothing. Okay, no third person.
He has my backpack, that's all.
Okay, all right, okay. No contact, it's granted for 1 year from this day, okay?
Can I just have one question?
Nope, you had your chance.
All
Court's
right.
adjourned.
Can I get the transcripts for this? Yeah, transcripts? Can I buy transcripts for this?
You can, it's $100 deposit.
Oh, I'll do it, because this is gonna go good in my court case.
Okay,
Yeah.
so,
She's cuckoo for
if you
Cocoa
just
Puffs.
submit it in writing to
Right,
us,
okay. Submit it in writing
$100 deposit.
to, just to Judge Brisbale's?
No, just to the civil clerk.
Civil clerk. Thank you, ma'am.